guys, it's Cat, and today we're going to be designing the main character and her cat for my first comic. Also, please subscribe, I really want to get 2K before the end of the year. Okay, thank you. I'm actually so proud of that intro. I was up at like 3 AM last night because I couldn't sleep making that. So I hope you liked it. But we're going to be designing the first draft of the main character for my comic today. She's kind of been a work in progress for ages actually. I was looking through some of my old sketchbooks recently and I realized like half the characters are the same person. I've always like gone back to aliens. And I'm also going to be designing her cat sidekick today as well. I'm planning on making a whole bunch of different animal variants to put throughout the world, and her cat is going to be a mixture between a cat and a spider. I think it's kind of funny how I get obsessed with like spider related things when I'm so scared of spiders. Like I love Spider-Man, but spiders freak me out, so I don't know. In the background I've just been working on her little pose. I'm doing 4 outfits in this drawing, which I'm going to do her just like in her underwear, pajamas, a working outfit, and then her astronaut outfit where she can like go in space and has a helmet on. Also, I'm really sorry about the cars. I don't know if you can hear them, but I don't know why it's so loud, and I don't want to close my window because it's really hot in England right now, so you're just going to have to deal with it, I'm afraid. But she's got quite a similar colour palette to the colours I used in the previous videos for the backgrounds. I want her to be lighter than, like more desaturated compared to her environment. And I do want to work on the colour palette for the actual comic. I want to simplify them a lot more to just make everything more visually calmer, I guess. But this entire project has kind of sparked a digital art making phase for me, where I've been doing line art, which is crazy for me. I've never been a line art person, but as you can see, I'm somewhat doing line art in this drawing. And then later on, I did a drawing of her where I did proper line art, which is absolutely crazy for me. But we've done like the main 4 outfits now, and I want to just talk a bit about the pajama shirt that I did. It's like sparked a idea for the comic. I did like a band t-shirt where it's got like the Big Bang as the band name, and it got me thinking of like she could be in kind of a rubbish band and their goal is to like win a band competition or something. I want the stories to feel kind of contrasting in how they, like the tones shift throughout. So at the start I want it to feel super ominous and scary, and then as you progress you realise it's not, and it's all okay. So I was thinking for the band idea she could get like a notification being like, come to this location, and it's super serious, and then when they get there it's we need to prepare for the battle of the bands. Anyways, it's a rough draft, okay? I don't have the details smoothed out yet. But now we're moving on to the cat design, which I'm really happy about. I love this little cat. It's not that complicated. It's pretty much just a cat with 8 eyes, but I do love her. She's based off my cat, but a bit chubbier. And I wanted to give her 8 legs, but it freaked me out too much, so I decided that the whiskers are more like the legs instead. So that's as far as I'm gonna go, I'm afraid. I struggled a bit with the colour picking though for this. I made pretty much all the drawings I did today, the colours were like ending up way too dark. I switched over to a drawing tablet with a screen, and it's kind of messing up the colours a bit. It's like brighter on the screen, and then when I go to the laptop it's really dark. So I don't really know how to fix that. Maybe I just go lighter. Be braver, I guess. I do think I need to add some kind of more alien addition to the cat though. I think same with like all the stuff I've designed so far, it's not crazy enough, I guess. Although, I guess because it's my world I can kind of decide, but I don't know. It would be more fun to add some more crazy elements, I guess. Now we're moving on to the main piece, I guess. I'm doing like a concept artwork of them interacting with the environment. So they're in the office, which I'm just reusing the drawing I did in my last comic making video, which honestly I think I should have just redone it because I ended up going over all the colours and everything, and I think it probably would have been better if I didn't use it as a backdrop, because I used The Sims as the main reference and it ended up like I could very much tell that it was The Sims. So I need to find a way to make it look less simmy, I guess. I want to talk a little bit about art style now because I've been thinking about it a lot recently, not just for this project but in general. I've been kind of hating on my art style, which I probably shouldn't do, but I really want to work on trying to develop more of a style because I create a lot of different types of artwork and I want to try and build some kind of brand so people know what's my artwork. And I want to figure out a way to mix traditional and digital stuff more because I really struggle to like find a balance between the two, and I want to bring some more traditional elements into these artworks, but I've been struggling to do so far because I find I mess up so much more traditionally, but I want to work on my inking skills because like literally all of my favourite comic artists do inking and I want to be able to do it too. I feel FOMO. So I was thinking I would do like a short comic video where I do like 1 page a day and use like random prompts, which will help me learn how to actually make panels and my inking skills and develop some kind of style at the same time. So I was thinking it was a good idea. The other thing this particular video has kind of sparked has been I've really wanted to start commissions because I really enjoyed doing the character page, and it got me thinking about the fact I don't do characters and I enjoy doing them, and I was wondering why that is, and I realized I don't like designing them. So I was thinking commissions is kind of like a good balance between them, maybe. And I've always wanted to do commissions. It's been a long time goal, but I've always just kind of put it off because it seems really intimidating. So it was one of those things that unless I just started, I wouldn't ever get around to doing. So I've started by creating a form and working on examples to be able to show to people. I also would appreciate any kind of advice as to what, like, if you were to buy a commission, what you would want. And I think like the biggest problem with commissions for me is I need to do promotion for them, which I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. But we're going to get back to talking about the actual artwork now. I read the Spider-Verse art book midway through drawing this, and it made me really want to like sharpen up everything. And then after doing this drawing, I got super into doing digital studies. So looking back on some of these things, I'm like, I wish I had made that bolder. I've been on a kind of a learning kick when it comes to digital painting, so that's been fun. And we've moved over to Procreate for a second to just fix some of the colours and add some super detailed details, which I find it easier to do on Procreate because I'm more used to using it. But I think on a whole, I actually kind of preferred the colours being less contrasty and being more subtle. But I do quite like this artwork. I think it's nice, but not exactly what I was imagining, I guess. But we've come to the end of the video. I hope you like the little digital character I've got on the screen right now. She's the one with actual line art, which is crazy. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions at all, I'd love to hear them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!